Hey, this is Scott, and today I'm at Mount Kuishi in Kochi, Japan to check out the MindShift BackLight 26L. If this is your first time to this channel, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Also, thanks to MindShift for sending me this bag to check out, but as always, I promise this review will be 100% my original thoughts on this bag after having used it for a while. I will put a link for this in the description below, so if you're interested in it, please be sure to check that out. The BackLight 26L is especially aimed at hikers and other adventurers. It's really comfortable to wear for a long day on the trail, has really padded support on the straps, has a waist strap, has a chest strap of course, has lots of area on the outside of the bag to carry things like tripods, has an all-weather cover, and it's just all around carries a lot of gear. I'll take you through it bit by bit, and we'll start from the outside and work our way in, especially because the outside is where most of the cool features of this bag are. On the front of the bag you have two big zippered compartments. You have one here, which zippers open, and it's just kind of a open space here. It can hold a decent amount, but there's no pockets or anything in there. And you have a second one which zippers wide open like this. It does have something here so it's not going to fall out, but this is a really large area. It can hold quite a bit. There are some pockets on the inside for things like pens, but they're actually relatively small and they can't really hold things like camera batteries or filters or anything like that. So anything bigger than a pen that you have is actually just going to be kind of floating around in here. I wish that they had a little bit more pocket space or utilized this space in a little bit better way for things like that. But it is very large and you can fit a lot in here. One of the big selling points of this is that you can fit both a tablet in this pocket here and a laptop in this pocket here at the same time. And this will fit my 15-inch MacBook Pro, for example, no problems whatsoever. Has a little padding, it's really nice. You can carry both of those and still have plenty of space in here to carry other stuff. Just again, I wish they had a little bit more organization for things like camera batteries, filters, and other slightly larger accessories. So while this pocket does fold open quite wide for you to easily access anything that you have in here, actually if you have it zippered up and you clip this to hold in a tripod or for whatever reason, it actually really limits how much you can open the zipper, and it really limits how much you can easily access what's inside of here. I wish that you didn't have to unclip this every time you wanted to fully unzip this pocket. One of the reasons they say for that is that when you're not using this pocket, this strap can actually help to keep the bag compressed to a smaller size. I think what they could do is actually to reverse this strap and put this clip part over here and have it so there's a clip here and there's actually a second clip on the inside of the zipper. So you would have the choice to use the outside clip when you want to hold the bag tight, but you could also use the inside clip when you want to hold the tripod or something in here, but still have easy access to the zippered pouch. One nice thing about these straps though is they actually do have a lock here, so you can get them real tight and then lock them down without having to worry about them coming loose as you're walking. These side pockets also have an elastic where you can tighten them up to hold whatever you have in here. And there's also another strap on the bottom that you can loosen or tighten to help hold in a tripod leg or whatever it is you have over here. On this side, you have one more elastic strap on the bottom here that you could use to attach a number of different things. So on the front of the bag, again, there's a bunch of little loops here that you could attach different things to depending on what you want to use. And there's also a couple loops down the bottom, as well as a fold-out pocket for a tripod leg. If you want to put a tripod along the front of this bag, you could actually carry 3 tripods, one on each side and one in the front. Has a strap here to hold the leg in, and there's also a strap on the top of the bag which pulls out to hold in the top of the tripod. On the top of the bag you have one more zipper that you can get access to a small flat pocket where you could put documents, business cards. You could probably even fit 1 or 2 filters in there. So on the bottom here you'll see one of the big selling points of this bag, which is the very thick, very strong, very comfortable waist straps that do not detach, but they can actually wrap around the front here if you want. It'll take a little space from the bottom of this pocket on the side as well as the front, but they're very deep pockets to begin with. I don't think it'll cause a problem. But that's just if you want to get them out of the way. However, if you are going to be walking for a long time, hiking or something, I would recommend using them. It makes it much more comfortable to carry and takes a lot of the weight off of your shoulders. Of course, they're adjustable, and they do have some more strap on the side here to attach some accessories or whatever you see fit. So of course these straps really help with comfort, but they're also meant to be able to swing the bag around your waist and access the bag from the back here without having to put it down on the ground while you're carrying it. This is really nice for if you have wet ground or unstable ground, or if you just want really quick access to your gear without having to take your bag off and put it back on again. Just one note about the material on the inside of this strap is that it's not the most slippery material, so depending on what you're wearing, like a sweatshirt or today my jacket is not that slippery. So when I try to swing it around my waist, it kind of brings my whole jacket with it, and it's a little bit awkward. It's definitely not impossible, and it's still very, very useful, but just be aware that depending on what you're wearing, this may be a little bit more difficult to swing around your waist. So as I said before, the shoulder straps are very, very thick and comfortable, which is really nice because of course this bag can get heavy. The shoulder straps together with the waist strap and of course the chest strap can really help you to make that a little bit more comfortable. The chest strap has a little bit of elastic slack in it, so it will fit very comfortably. And as far as I can tell, it's not removable like it is from some bags. Both shoulder straps do have an elastic loop here, as well as some other loops up and down the strap to, once again, attach a number of different things. The back of this bag is also very, very nicely padded. Again, it helps to make it very comfortable on long days, carrying a very heavy amount of gear. So as we finally get to the inside of this bag, I will note that all of these zippers on this bag have a very big loop with a kind of plastic part on it that helps it to be easy to grab, even when you're wearing gloves or something like that. So if you're out in the cold, you can still easily access these zippered areas. So as I mentioned before, this bag opens from the back, and you have a couple of zippered mesh pouches in here. There's also at the top of this an adjustable strap which you can use when you're wearing the bag to put it around your neck and hold this open so it's not trying to close when you're holding it and trying to get stuff while you're wearing the bag. This strap can tuck away into this top pocket when you're not using it, but it can't easily be detached. So inside the bag is pretty typical of MindShift or Think Tank bags. Has these three areas. The side on this side is a bit slimmer, so it can fit a Speedlight or something of similar size. As of now, I have my 5D Mark IV in here. This will actually not fit a larger size body like the 1DX. And actually it's really, really close if you put your body in sideways like this. It looks like it might just barely close, but it's a little bit too close for comfort for me personally. So just keep that in mind. These pockets here are actually a little bit tight, and it's mostly because the back of this bag is really quite stiff, and that will stop it from kind of flapping over when you're accessing the bag from the back, especially when you're wearing it, which is nice and it's definitely a good feature, but it makes these pockets a bit tight, so they can't really hold a whole lot. That might change over time, they might loosen up, so I'll have to wait and see, but as of now, they are a bit tight. So just a recap of a couple of things that I really love about this bag and a couple of things I wish they could change. I really love how comfortable this bag is. I love how much it can carry on both the inside and the out. I've never seen a bag that can carry this much stuff on the outside. You can carry 3 tripods, a laptop, a tablet at the same time, and still have room inside the pocket for other stuff. It's just a very, very versatile bag, and even when you have all that stuff packed in there and it's quite heavy, it's definitely still very comfortable. A couple of small things I wish they could change about this bag are, of course, the access to the zippered area in the front when you have these straps closed. And also inside that pocket, I wish there were a few more pockets or larger pockets that you could put things like camera batteries or filters, a little more organization in there. And I do wish that these pockets, or I hope these pockets loosen up over time, but if not, I wish that they were a little bit looser or easier to put stuff in there. But that's about it. I would highly recommend this bag to pretty much anybody, but especially if you're someone who's out for a long day carrying your bag, like hiking or something. If you want a bag that can carry a lot and is still very comfortable, I would definitely recommend this bag. If you're interested in this bag, please check the link in the description down below. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching.